Joining me now, John Kirby, the National Security Council's Coordinator for Strategic Communications. Welcome back to Fox News Sunday.
Good to be with you, Mike. Thanks.
So let's start with the Russian jet and the American drone. The Russians have suggested maybe it was accidental, but then the defense minister is giving out awards to the fighter pilots. What's the latest in your view?
We don't know what the intention was of the Russian pilot. We can't really get inside and between his ears to figure out if he meant to hit that drone or not. It was absolutely unprofessional and way too aggressive flying on his part. Clearly, he did clip the propeller of that drone, forcing us to bring it down into the Black Sea. So aggressive, unsafe, unprofessional, reckless, quite frankly.
Okay, so there are reports this week that Chinese companies have shipped assault rifles, body armor, and drone parts to Russia. This on the heels of China, Iran, and Russia holding joint naval exercises. Chinese President Xi is traveling to Moscow tomorrow. It feels an awful lot like Russia and China are trying to chip away at America's superpower status.
There's no question that both China and Russia, and this is right out in the national security strategy, are two countries that are chafing against this international rules-based order that the United States and so many of our allies and partners have built up since the end of World War II. They don't like that. They'd like to rewrite the rules of the game globally, and they have been increasing their cooperation and their relationship, certainly of late. China has not condemned Putin's invasion of Ukraine. They are still buying Russian oil and energy resources, and they have at least given tacit approval because they've taken the Russian claim that this is somehow an existential threat against Russia, that the war is the West's fault. So we'll watch what comes out of this meeting here Monday through Wednesday of President Xi to Moscow, the state visit, if you will. But what we have said before, and we'll say it again today, that if coming out of this meeting, there's some sort of call for a ceasefire, well, that's just going to be unacceptable because all that's going to do, Mike, is ratify Russia's conquest to date. All that's going to do is give Mr. Putin more time to refit, retrain, reman, and try to plan for renewed offensives at a time of his choosing. We hope, and we've said this before, that President Xi will call and talk to President Zelensky because we believe the Chinese need to get the Ukrainian perspective here.